really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of eyes. Get the money and change, we ruin the vibes and sucking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling facade. Tread in dangerous waters, the demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through cold and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, guidance the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kind of finicky, huh?
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
I'm marching, stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Let's close out the weekend with what should be a good one on Monday Night Primetime between the New Orleans Saints and the Los Angeles Rams. A date on Super Bowl Sunday awaits one of these teams as we begin the NFC Championship game. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. We'll start things off with a run by Kamara. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
To throw, Shuck. Catch is made down the right sideline. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Now Kamara. We're still going at the 30. Down to the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 6-0 lead right away. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Blake Groupie to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Wandale Robinson now to return this. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Stafford now off the play fake. That's completed right side. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Like 7, 180,
From the red zone now. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they face 2nd down. You know, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Quick throw left side, complete. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams finish off their opening drive. We know all these players are aware of what's at stake here, Brock, and that is the score they needed to get them moving in this conference final.
We know it's not how you start, it's how you finish, especially with stakes this high. Jeez, you couldn't start any better.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Here's a give inside to Kamara. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Off the play action, Chuck. Taking a shot deep here. He's got it inside the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Groupie's extra point is good. And the Saints take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Reed now to kick this one away. Here's Robinson with the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready. Libra. 250.
They fake the handoff now. Stafford. He puts some air under it deep down the left. This is caught inside the 15. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams trim the lead to 1. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. Cardi now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Rams tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Now a run with Kamara. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Shock working from the gun. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Screen here for Kamara. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. Finds him on the slant. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. A 19-yard pickup. pickup, and that's going to move the chains. He'll come up on 1st and 10. On play action, here's Shump. Headed out right. And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. 1st and 10 for him now following the penalty. Shump with a quick toss out wide. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone. But what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2. Kamara has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. We're all knotted up at 14. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. We're back for the start of the 2nd. Saints have the ball and a chance at 6. Kamara again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 2nd quarter lead. Alvin Kamara on the touchdown. Groupie to try the point after. He connects on the extra point try. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Reed now to kick this one away. Here's Robinson with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
22, 59.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Short pass brought in. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Sent to the ground by Pete Warner.
A 3-yard pickup.
32.
Brings up 2nd and 7
Give me
at
radar.
the 26-yard line.
Alert! Hey, 54. Hey, 70. What are you hot?
Off the play fake. It's Stafford. Brought in right side. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Set. Lady. Hey, red. 10. Ready, hot.
Throwing now on 1st down. Stafford. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And he'll go down and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Stafford's going to throw once more. Has him on the quick hitter. Rolling into enemy territory. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Rams have the 1st down. Offense to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Stafford. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's going to be 2nd down. Another look for him, Brock. And hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. down to the 24 before he stops. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On first down, here's Stafford. Cut near the goal line. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Walker does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal. It's Stafford. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 9-yard loss on the play.
The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on 4th and goal.
Hey, 50, get a lady! Monday. Hey, 54, tonight!
Stafford gonna go on 4th. And he will have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Cardi now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Run here with Kamara. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now they send their back in motion right. Shuck now from the gun. Hits his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
1st down, New Orleans.
Shuck. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense that's flying around and making the play. Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
3rd down, here's Shuck. Quick slant, caught by Shaheed. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
To throw again here, it's Shuck. Connection made to Shaheed. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs instead, they pick up the first. Shuck to throw. Sends this to the end zone. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints get some late points and the lead. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Wow, just perfect execution there, Brock. Nailing the fade for 6.
Yeah, when it comes to the fade route, it really is all about timing. And as you said, the execution of it. You have to have the matchup first, but then you need to go connect. What a great play.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Reed now to kick this one away. Here's Robinson with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Go to the right side. Is caught by Ferguson. And he's tackled for a short gain. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. Second down now. They need 7.
Big 20.
24-yard line.
53. Ready. 59.
Stafford from the gun. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up third down.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Now the Rams are going to use their third and final timeout. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
39-yard line.
250. 40 gut. 40 gut.
Stafford now on first down. Throwing the out route complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
4 yards. Complete to 2-2 at left.
Now Stafford again. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
It's now third down and less than a yard.
Set. 21. 280.
Back to throw it. Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And middle. Blue 60. Hey, 50.
He's back to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the third quarter. Here's Robinson with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
22! 32! 11!
They fake the handoff now. Stafford gets everything he has under this one. That's grabbed inside the 30. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. First down throw here for Stafford. Touchdown, LA. The Rams cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Point after converted from Carney. And the Rams tie us up 28-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. On play action, here's Shuck. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
The 35-yard line.
Lean back motions right. Shuck working from the gun. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Here he goes, third and long. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Looking to throw. It's complete. This is Olave. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Good luck defending that short yardage slam. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Running behind center with Kamara. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Jared Verse on the tackle.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Give on second to Kamara. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Getting Olave on the slant. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. Looking to throw. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Rams will take over beyond their own 40.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
53, ready, 250.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
1 yard gain.
Hey, 22.
Brings up second and 9.
Red.
At the 45-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Completed to his running back. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
And the Rams, first down.
20.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
280. 10.
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. This is complete to Ferguson, out left. And they make the stop, I'm going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Set. Pretty hot.
This is Walker on second. Up to the races, middle of the field. To the house, touchdown LA. The Rams take a lead just before the end of the third. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Evans set to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That's caught. He found some space. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Kamara now on first and 10. And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Saints.
Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. It's Saints football, and their postseason rides on this quarter, Brock, as they come in trailing. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Here's a give to Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints now trail by just a point in the fourth. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. That one right down the middle. And the Saints tie this game 35 apiece. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Set. 180.
Stafford now off the play fake. He throws a bullet to the center. He's got it deep downfield. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a fourth quarter lead. Hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because it only took him a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them. The guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Shaheed coming in motion left. Here's Shump, 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
First and 10. Here's Shump. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. We've got first down here from the 36. Kamara running out of the gun. He has room past the 25. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
First down, and they go right back to it. There he goes again. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Saints now trail by just a point in the 4th. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Saints bring it back to even. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Robinson with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Set! Alert! Red 80! 32! 32!
Throwing now on first down. Stafford. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Rams have the first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Walker on first down. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's second down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
It's the 2-minute warning here in LA. Rams going for the win here. Second and 3 now.
Set! Middle! Drill right, 22!
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Nakua here, he's got it! And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
running back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of suits on. Bring money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich and deep, yeah, bro, coming slow.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready, 21, 0, blue 60.
Back to throw. Hits his running back. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And off to Walker from the gun. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, 3rd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Trying to sneak with Stafford. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. It's one of the biggest moments of the game for Joshua Carty. Only a 20-yarder here.
20-yard attempt.
And that one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that, Kate? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Here he is to throw. And be caught by his back, Camaro. And a good pick up a 9 there before it gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the 1st down too. We've set it downs from 37. Setting up to pass. He has room past the 25. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
And the Saints 1st down.
He'll look to throw it. And he's got it! He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left! Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints take a 4-point lead. Reed now to kick this one away. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Ready? Set. Number 20. Hey, 70. Hey.
Stafford from the gun. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Stafford now on 2nd and 10. This is Cox. That's Walker. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Now a timeout is called, and they're going to have to set up for one final heave towards that end zone.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First and 10 from the 43.
Like 7. Set. Monday. Lady. Zebra.
Here he goes, one final shot. This is for the ball game. Deflected. Oh, they couldn't bring it in off the tip drill, though. They had the chance they wanted, Brock, but no, that's how this one's going to end. So it's a win for the Saints. And one last huge step has been taken, partner, as they claim that George Halas Trophy as NFC champions. And now just one step and one trophy remain. 2 weeks from now when they take the field in the Super Bowl. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Saints as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.